Hello, I'm Joseph, and today we're going to talk about Ollama and running it on your Core Ultra 2 series processor. That's going to be the 2XX whatever UVHHX and everything else. Because right now, if you use Ollama and you say, tell me a short story, it just uses your CPU. So I have the Core Ultra 5 226. The NPU and GPU are already at 12 and respectively at 8 because I'm doing stuff with it anyways. But you kind of get the point. And Ollama doesn't have support for the GPU or the NPU with Ollama. Now there is a project here, if I can get to it real quick, called IPEX LLM from Intel. This is a fork of IPEX LLM, if I'm not mistaken. I don't really know. And this package is a version of Ollama that you can use. Now, that said, you will not be able to use every single model from Ollama currently if it is a brand new updated model, because it will require the newer version of Ollama. So I'm going to go ahead and just quit out of that. Basically, you're going to go at the bottom right here for releases. And then from here, you're going to click on this little link. And from there, you can download the Ollama IPEX 2.2 Win. There is a beta version. I've tried that. It does not work right now on any Ollama thing that I've tried. So you will have to stick with the current release version. And so that's going to be putting you a little bit behind. Because like I said, for example, not all models run. If I go to explore models here, Gemma 2 and Qwen 3 do not currently work, but DeepSeek R1 does. You can see updated 3 months ago. So anything of the sort that's going to be a little bit older for an update should work just fine. And then what you do is you go ahead and download it, unzip it. And since I already have Ollama running, what I would want to do is go ahead and just close it out. So we're going to go ahead, right click, quit Ollama. And then we're going to go to our downloads folder here and go to Ollama 2.2, Win, press enter. And then we're going to do start bat. And then this is going to open up a window. Just ignore it for now. You don't really need to have it there. And then let's open up our performance window. And then instead of typing the thing of Ollama without the .exe or anything else, we actually just need to type in Ollama.exe, run, and then your model. And I have robust there because it should give you your tokens per second. So if I go ahead and press enter, it will reload it up into memory. So you can see my memory bumps up right there again. And as soon as it is available, we can go ahead and write our first request. And when we do that, it should be a little bit faster. So if we go back here, say, tell me a short story, it can write it, and it is doing it, a little bit faster. The GPU is basically at 100% utilization for the most part. CPU is still being used. The NPU is not. Now, in that IPEX LLM thing, if I go here real quick, it has Llama CP, which I think is the backend for Ollama, if I'm not mistaken, but it has NPU support as well. But I believe that requires some programming on your part. This also opens up PyTorch for you. So if you want to use PyTorch with the NPU, the CPU, and the GPU, you can do it as well. And that's PyTorch is like a Python-esque type of thing. So they give that all there for directions, and they give you some links down here. So for example, this is where I started. I went to, hey, they have Ollama. So I clicked on that. And then I click on the Windows Quick Start, and then I went ahead and went to the link here, and this gives you the beta version, the nightly, which, like I said, does not work currently. I tried 2.3 as of 2 weeks ago, and it just simply doesn't work. I tried both of these betas, the last month and the one from 2 weeks ago. Neither of these work for any of the models I was trying to use. So you don't have to re-download the models in any way. Just not all the newest models will work for this version of IPEX LLM that ships a kind of pre-packaged version of Ollama with that. So hopefully that gives you some inclination on what to do. And you can see here we got about 14 tokens. I believe it's a lot lower for the non-GPU version. I would be wanting to see what it would be like with the NPU as well, but I don't think we're going to get that anytime soon. But it's nice to be able to run this because Copilot Plus, if you click the Copilot button, that literally just takes you to the flipping internet. It doesn't use anything on your actual laptop. It sends everything to the network. So if you're trying to do some rewrite features and stuff like that, it doesn't use your NPU. It doesn't use your CPU. It doesn't use your GPU. It just, hey, let's go to Microsoft's online services and give you feedback there. So that's something to keep in mind. Yeah, take care.